Yesterday, all of us heard Baba's Murli, revised Murli, 24th of October 2010, in which Baba was specially mentioning about the different thrones that we Brahmin souls receive on this confluence age, and how Baba was mentioning that the heart throne of Baba is the basis of all the attainments at the confluence age at the same time for receiving the kingdom of the world. And also Baba was mentioning about different swings that we have received at the confluence age, and one should always swing in the swing of peace, happiness, love. So let's listen Murli in Baba's words. So, revise Murli. Title of the Murli is According to the Speed of Time, now bring about intensity, particularly in the transformation of your nature and sanskars. Through your mind, give various rays to souls. Today, Bapdada is pleased to see the children from everywhere who are seated on God's heart throne, the throne of the forehead, and the future throne of the world. God's heart throne is just for you Brahmins. God's heart throne is just for you Brahmins. Everyone has a throne of the forehead, but only Brahmin souls have the fortune of God's heart throne. This heart throne of God enables you to receive the throne of the world. Baba is mentioning the importance of God's heart throne that we Brahmin souls received. So Baba is saying it enables you to receive the throne of the world. So only you Brahmins are the souls who have a right to all three thrones. This heart throne of God is so elevated, it cannot be attained in any other age. God's heart throne is attained only at confluence age, not in any other age. God's throne has also been remembered. On the path of devotion, those who have a right to God's heart throne are remembered and worshipped as beads of the rosary. So Baba is saying God's heart throne is also remembered in the path of devotion, and it is being worshipped as beads of the rosary. They are remembered as a handful out of multi-millions. With elevated feelings, they look at each bead with such an elevated vision. So, all of you have this spiritual intoxication. Do you not? Do you have the spiritual intoxication that no one apart from you can experience this throne? However, for you Brahmins, it is your birthright. God's heart throne is a birthright for we Brahmins. This throne for you is the garland around your neck. Do you have so much intoxication of having a right to God's heart throne? Do you all constantly have this intoxication and happiness in your awareness? Who am I? Do you have this faith and intoxication? Baba is asking us to deeply check these things. Are we intoxicated? Are we happy with this heart throne? Do you have faith? Baba is asking, do you have faith and intoxication? Bapdada is pleased to see the children who have a right to the three thrones. Wah, my elevated children who have all rights. Wah. Children say, Wah, Baba, Wah. And the father says, Wah, children, Wah. The father himself sings praise of such children. So, do you have the intoxication of who you are? You will have that intoxication to the extent that you have faith and the intoxication of that faith is visible on your face and in your activity. Those who have faith also definitely have that intoxication. Those who have faith also definitely have that intoxication. Bapdada also now wants to give others this experience through the face and activity of each of you children. People have begun to experience this through words. The task of them experiencing has now begun. Previously, people used to listen to you and they used to think about it. And they have now begun to experience the impact of the stage of you Brahmin souls. So, check yourself. Throughout the whole day, for how long do I remain seated on God's heart throne? Checking point. Throughout the day, how long do I remain seated on God's heart throne? This heart throne is the basis of attaining the kingdom of the world. On the basis of this heart throne, for however long you have a right to the heart throne, for that much time you will claim a right to be in the future royal family. Secret Baba is revealing that on the basis of this heart throne, for however long you have a right to the heart throne, for that much time you will claim a right to be in the future royal family. So check, from the time that you became a Brahmin, for how long did you remain seated on the heart throne? On the basis of that, you will sit on the throne number wise. But you will constantly have a right to be in the royal family. Have you ever checked this? You do not get off the heart throne, do you? Check your own account, because it is on the basis of that you will constantly come into the royal family. Check whether you sometimes leave the throne and put your feet in the mud. For 63 births, you have had the sanskar of putting your feet in the mud of body consciousness. One is body consciousness and the other is the ego of the body. Deha Bhan and Deha Abhiman. Although the mud of ego of the body is deeper, body consciousness also this mud. When a person dies and the body is burnt, people say dust to dust. So check that your feet are not going into the mud. To become into body consciousness means to place your feet in the mud. Bapdada has given you elevated souls 3 thrones because you are the specially beloved ones. You are the long lost and now found. You are the long lost and now found ones, and you are also the beloved ones. The especially beloved children are always seated in a swing or in a lap. In Lokik world as well, those who are beloved children, Baba is saying especially these beloved children are always seated in a swing or in a lap. They are not allowed to place their feet in the mud. So, Bapdada has given so many different types of swing for those who have a right to tell, who have right to all 3 thrones. Sometimes swing in the swing of peace, sometimes swing in the swing of happiness, sometimes swing in the swing of love. Just keep your feet of the intellect on the throne and in the swings. Baba is allowing us to keep the feet or the intellect on the throne or in the swings. Some children ask, where we will go in the future? What will we become? The father says, check whether from the time that you came, your feet have been in the swings or on the throne for the length of time. for that length of time. So when children ask Baba, where will we go in the future? What will we become? Then Baba's answer, check whether from the time that you came, your feet have been in the swings or on the throne for that length of time. To that extent, you will be in the royal family in the future. You will not be the part of the royal subjects, but you will be the part of royal family. So each one of you can calculate this for yourself. Do not look at others. Calculate your own account. What does each of you want? To remain in the royal family or dynasty? So whatever time you have now become completion is going to take. So whatever time you have now, because completion is going to take place suddenly. Until the completion takes place, if you check from now, the longer you will remain in the Father's lap, on the throne, and in the swings, for that time, you will claim a fortune in the royal family. Important statement to underline. So Baba is saying, the longer you will remain in the Father's lap, on the throne, and in the swings, for that time you will claim a fortune in the royal family. So the fortune of royal family depends on Baba's lap, Baba's hard throne, and in the swings what Baba has given us. Bapdada is giving every child the right to stay in the royal family. In the royal family, in both ages, whether it is the Sun dynasty or the Moon dynasty, for the whole 21 births. However, it is up to every child to claim his right. You have love for the Brahma, and Father Brahma also has love for you children. Father Brahma wants to see you children with him in the royal family. What do you think? Are you those who will live around Brahma Baba in the royal family, or will you only be around there for a short time? Baba is asking us, are we happy to be live around Brahma Baba in the royal family, or we are just happy with only around there for a short time? You don't wish to go far away, do you? You were told that the best is in the confluence age. Bapdada has so much love for you children. It is just as you stay at the present time that you will stay with him and return with him. So every calculation depends on the present confluence age. So Baba is saying, Bapdada has so much love for you children. It is just as you say at the present time that you will stay with him and return with him. At the moment, Father Brahma and the Brahmins are together. Even though he is Avyakt form, he is with you. Bapdada saw that even now, Maya does not leave you children alone because she has so much love for you. At one end, Baba's love, and on the other end, there is a Maya's love. So nowadays, Maya takes her chance in the two particular ways. She comes in two forms. One is West thoughts, and the other is that sometimes, in some cases, there is this wave. You think whatever I did or thought was right. So one form is West thoughts. Another form is person believes, the soul believes that whatever I did or thought was right. I'm no less. This wave is spread. You think I alone am right. However, are those who come into connection with you and those who are instruments also in agreement with your thoughts? You should also receive verification from others. It's just not that I think that I'm right, but Baba is saying the people around you, the souls around you should also feel They should also verify. They also receive verification from others. These waste thoughts waste your time. This is why in every day's Murli, Baba gives you the daily homework of churning and doing service. The daily Murli, Baba is giving us the daily homework of churning and doing service. If you churn or while churning become absorbed in it, then this daily homework is a means to keep your mind busy. Now, Baba is giving us yukti how to free ourselves from waste. So Baba is saying, I am giving you daily homework of churning and doing service. If you churn or while churning become absorbed in it, then this daily homework is a means to keep your mind busy. This is why Bapdada gives you the daily homework of listening and churning and becoming absorbed, just as children are given so much homework that their intellects remain busy in that. Even in Lokik world, in schools or colleges, students get so much of homework that they get busy with it. So, in every day's Murli, there is the homework of 4 subjects. There is homework for the mind, for your words, for attention to your deeds, and also a signal towards divinity. So what Baba is saying, in everyday's Murli, there is the homework of 4 subjects. So we get 4 subjects homework. There is a homework for the mind, homework for the words, for attention to our deeds, and also signal towards divinity. If you remain busy with your homework, there is no margin for waste thoughts to come. If we keep ourselves busy, make a habit of keeping ourselves busy in doing Baba's homework, whatever we receive in Murli, which is Baba is saying for homework of mind, words, deeds, and signal towards divinity. Then Baba is saying, now there will not be any margin for thoughts. If you continue to adopt this method, waste thoughts will automatically bid farewell to you, because Bapdada has seen that everyone pays number-wise attention to the pilgrimage of remembrance, and they also pay attention to their service through words. However, you now have to transfer your own sanskars for those of others. Now Baba is talking about changing the sanskars, transforming the sanskars. So Baba is saying, we have to now transfer our own sanskars and those of others. This nature and sanskars, which you referred to in a royal way, saying that it is your nature, that it was not your intention, but that your nature is like that, this subject of dharana even now comes up in a royal form. So nowadays, Bapdada gives this signal. Whatever is lacking in your dharana, now pay special attention to that. Baba is telling us dharana point. Baba is asking us, whatever is lacking in our dharana, now pay attention to it. Bapdada has told you earlier too that in dharana, pay attention to this main dharana. If anything happens, then check whether you are able to put a full stop in a second. Or is it that you want to put a full stop, but a question mark is applied instead? It is not a full stop because only half a full stop is applied and it becomes some other punctuation mark. As you progress further, there will be such circumstances that you will have to apply a full stop in a second. At that time, you will not have that much time to be able to write the question mark or explanation mark. There will be a need to put a full stop in a second. This practice is needed over a long period of time, prior to that time, for only then will you be able to be victorious at that time. At the type of upheaval, you will take the paper of sanskars and nature. Practice this from now for that time, because only then will the practice over a long period of time be very helpful for you as you progress further. So, which practice is Baba is talking about? So Baba is saying whatever situation, whatever circumstances comes in front of us, we should be able to apply a full stop in a second. So Baba is saying check whether you are applying a full stop or it is getting converted to a comma or explanation mark or question mark, whatever. So Baba is saying check that. And we need this practice for a longer period of time. When Bapdada tours around at Amrut Vela, he checks the efforts that each child makes. Is your effort in all 4 subjects intense or ordinary? Today at Amrut Vela also Baba checked this, that our efforts in 4 subjects are intense or ordinary. So what does Baba see? According to the speed of time, there is now a need to put intensity into your efforts all the time. Bapdada is giving you a signal that time is coming close at the fast speed. According to that, now bring about transformation in your particular nature or sanskars at the fast speed. As time is running fast, we have to do the transformation in a fast speed of our old sanskars and nature. Bapdada now wants to see all the children becoming equal. Your aim is also to definitely become equal to the Father. For this, the easiest method is to follow Father Brahma. Tally with him. Whatever actions you perform, first of all, tally with him. Compare yourself with him. Are these Father Brahma's deeds, words, or thoughts? It is said, first think and then act. First of all, weigh it up in your mind and then speak. So did you hear that what Bapdada now wants? You also want this. When you have your heart-to-heart conversations, Bapdada hears many very sweet things. You speak of very good things with a lot of enthusiasm. We will demonstrate this. We will do this. This has to happen. You have thoughts filled with a lot of enthusiasm, but by the time it's put into action, whereas only some are put into practical form. Otherwise, Bapdada likes all the different plans that you have made for service. Very good programs are taking place everywhere. So Baba is talking that you plan a lot of things, but practically when it comes to action, it does not come that much. So, but Baba is still happy with our different service plans. Whatever you are doing through words and with all the different methods, you are successful in those, and Bapdada is also pleased. Now, the only thing you have to add is to give the rays of happiness, rays of peace, rays of joy, and the rays of love to many souls through your mind. Do even this service simultaneously. So Baba is saying whenever you are doing service through words, at the same time, just pay attention parallelly, simultaneously. We are also adding or giving the rays of happiness, rays of peace and joy and love to many souls through our mind. Many of you give a lot of time to transforming your own sanskars and in helping transfer the sanskars of others. Now pay attention to giving souls the different rays by serving through your mind. As you progress further, there will be a great need for this. Continue to pay attention to this. Those children who think that they are doing this service? Raise your hands. Acha. Congratulations to those who are already doing this service of giving sakash. Those who are not doing this should do this, because as you progress further, circumstances will be such that it will be difficult for those who are speaking and for those who are listening to come together. So Baba is saying, as we progress further, circumstances will be such that it will be difficult for those who are speaking and those who are listening to come together. Therefore, instill the habit of doing both types of service from now as much as possible. If your mind remains busy, it will be easy for it to be man mana bhav. If your mind is busy, you will receive help in easily transforming your sanskars and nature. If your mind is busy, you will receive help in easily transforming your sanskars and nature. So Baba is saying, just not pay attention to your sanskar, the sanskars of others. So instead, keep yourself busy in Baba's remembrance and in service through mind. And Baba is saying it will help you to transfer your sanskars and nature. Today, it is the day especially for meeting the double foreigners. Bapdada is pleased. What double foreigners were? Bapdada is pleased that the double foreigner children are instruments for the children of the previous cycle who have been hidden in the different corners of the world, and instruments for world service. So, Bapdada had heard that you are all making plans to reach the areas, villages, cities that you have not yet reached. Congratulations for that. Congratulations. Otherwise, when completion takes place and the situation change, then all of you, whether in Bharat or abroad, will receive many complaints, such as, our father came and you didn't even tell us. At least you should have given us the message. You will receive many complaints. This is why you are doing that now. You have to make more effort to make sure that no corner is left out. Bapdada is pleased to see the efforts that both the double foreign children and the children of this land are making. He is very happy. Why? Why is he happy? You are now making plans in this land and abroad, and Bapdada is pleased. No matter with what means, this message should reach everyone. In fact, this science is very helpful for all of you at this time. Day by day, more and more new facilities continue to emerge. So become free from obstacles and continue to use them. Whatever you have meetings for increasing service, Bapdada hears those and is happy that the children intellects are now working all round and are using the means for service. Whatever plans you are making, Bapdada hears about them because he tours around. Wherever you have a meeting, whether in Delhi, in this land, in any other city, or even abroad, wherever you have a meeting, Bapdada hears everything. Such a wonderful thing. Bapdada is saying that wherever there is a meeting, service meeting, Baba goes there. Baba listens everything. Even Bapdada has all the facilities. What is Bapdada giving each one who has come from all the different foreign countries for this? He is giving lots and lots of love. Now you simply need to put a bit more intensity into it. Continue to put the plans into a practical form with new things. Look how all the inventions emerged just a few years before your yajna was established. This is also one of the wonderful secret of the drama. A lot of inventions has emerged just before yajna was established. Science is also helping you in your service. Take a lot of benefit. It has emerged for you. Look how new inventions are emerging day by day. This drama is helping you. The facilities are giving you their cooperation. Acha. You are all constantly happy? Are you constantly happy? Those who remain constantly happy, raise your hands. Constantly happy? Are you happy even if some situation takes place? Situations do come. So, do you remain happy even then? Do you? Then raise your hands high. Raise your hands high. You, you, you welcome this, do you not? You are not afraid. You welcome them. They make you experience. These obstacles these obstacles increase your authority of experience. Do not say Maya has come, Maya has come. That is just a paper. By saying that it is Maya, you enable Maya to come forward. It is just a paper. You now know Maya. You have no You have now known her for so many years. What is Maya? Therefore, do not be afraid of Maya. Consider it to be a paper and take that paper happily and move forward in your class of experience. You have to move forward in this class and not to be confused. What should I do? How should I do this? What and why? It is not the duty of Brahmins to think these questions. You are Trikaldarshi, so you cannot have questions such as what, why, how, etc. The paper came and you moved forward in the class of experience. You are happy, you are experienced, and you will continue to become that. Acha. So let's conclude the Murli. To all the children from everywhere who maintain courage and receive the Father's help, Bapdada is giving love and remembrance to the sweetest children. This year, make one plan or another for yourself, for the center, and for the souls of the world, so that all souls receive the power and fruit of service. All the children from everywhere, specially, accept Bapdada's love, remembrance from the heart. Om Shanti. So let's have a minute of silence. Om Shanti. What are your takeaway points you can share?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
Baba is talking about three thrones. Our throne of God is elevated and attained only in this confluence age and not in any other age. And then we have Baba's art throne is the birthright for the Brahmins. He speaks about that. Thank you, sister.
Thank you. Yes, anyone else?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
Bapdada gave us this insight of how Maya comes. One way is the waste thoughts, and second thing is the delusion that what is wrong, we still tend to believe it firmly to be correct. these two forms in which Maya comes was told by Baba. This gives a
Mhm.
good insight as to how to win over Maya. Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Baba also mentioned today that what are you talking about Maya? You know what Maya is. So don't be afraid of Maya and consider every time that Maya comes in as it's a paper for you to grow. So that is the point that touched me, and that's the practice to be taken. Om Shanti.
Nice. Thank you.
Om Shanti
Okay.
sister. He is also talking about the 4 subjects in home that he has given us for homework: mind, words, attention in deeds, and
Mm.
signal in divinity.
Right.
Om Shanti. Baba said that there's no words like why and what in Brahmin's family, Brahmin's life, because we are Trikaldarshi. We are in the state of Trikaldarshi. We know what is going to happen in the beginning, middle, and end. We create our own destiny. So we should not use these words why and what. Be very focused. Om Shanti.
Okay. Thank you.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
I like the intoxication of the point. In one paragraph, Baba says, "You're my lovely children. You're
Mhm.
my beloved children."
Mhm.
You know, to say that you are the only ones who can be seated on the throne. When Bapdada uses the word mere ladle bache, mere pyare bache, mere love, the mercury in your system just rises. Your heart suddenly opens. And that's the way he invites you. He makes you feel so special. So in this Murli, when he's saying a throne, of course, nowadays we have no throne. There is only chair. Gone are the days of the throne. Throne is such a lovely place because it's seated, and then how you sit on the throne and all. It's a big ceremony, and Baba has given me that. And why do I go down away? Why Baba doesn't push anyone away from the throne. We climb ourselves down. So what is that? We look at the ground, we look at the mud, and then we, like children, we put our feet on the mud. Immediately what Baba is saying, don't put your feet on the mud, I'm giving you swing. Just see the love the Father, because he doesn't want his children to step down from the heart. Then he's saying, I'm giving you swing. So this is such a beautiful scene which I like, which only the Father can give his children, and only now at the conference age. Okay, for this one throne which I have to sit is, I have to sit on my immortal throne, which is soul consciousness. Then I can get her throne. Then, of course, the future royal throne. So a process now is sit on my throne and then sit in Bapdada's throne. So I'm going to swing in this intoxication, sit over here and do what Bapdada is telling me, give rays and all to everyone. This is the vision I would like to carry from the Murli. Om Shanti.
Very good. Thank you. Any other sharings?
Om Shanti sister. Many of us give a lot of time in transferring ourselves and others, he says, but you pass the race to others through mind, that is race of happiness, race of joy, race of love, and to many souls through your mind, he says, that we have to take notice of it. Thank you, sister.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Today Baba said that always remain happy and busy, remain busy in the service. He has given many yuktis in the Murli, how to keep yourself busy in doing the homeworks. So you have to keep yourself busy in that and be free from Maya. Also Baba said that you have to check now that sometimes you feel something is right, but you are wrong actually. So Baba said that you need to verify that from the souls who are instruments for the service. You need to verify with them and get yourself clear. So I needed to churn more on this point. How to overcome this stage of being in an illusion that we are right. How to be strong and to properly know the truth.
Mhm. I think it's a balance of Balak and Malik, yes, what you are saying is also right. Sometimes we feel right, but when somebody is all, we have to also check, as Baba today mentioned, that if others also verify that others are also agree with you, with your opinion. If they are not agree, then I need to check whether I'm just thinking I'm right or I'm truly right. So it's an introspection point. I mean, you have to introspect yourself, check yourself once again, whether it's the ego working or it's just my true opinion working.
Okay, sometimes actually I do my checking and I see that I am right, but I don't feel that happiness within. There is a but within me. So I get very confused in such situations.
I think if you are right, then you should feel happiness and lightness. So sometimes it just we feel or we are in illusion that we are right, because right things will give you happiness. Right things will make you light. If something is not right, then your mind will not be light and happy. So again, we need to cross check.
Okay, thank you, sister. Om Shanti.
Sister, can we put it this way? Baba is saying we should not say, I alone am right.
Right, true.
I alone am right. That's the ego. That's what
Right.
I find that is one of the ego of the mind. As Baba today, this is a, Baba always speaks of body consciousness. But then Baba mentioned one more thing, ego of the body. I think we have never dwelled more about it. What is the ego I have of this body, the role, the position? That is also a checking point for me to see that I don't put my feet in the mud.
Right. Yes. Okay, so let's
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
What I got, the main thing that got is the way of seeing the Murli. Like every day when I read the Murli, like I have to carry those 4 subjects throughout the day, that I have to be careful about what I'm thinking, what I'm speaking, what I'm doing, and how I am developing those divine characters. And it's like a homework throughout the day, and it keeps me busy. That's one point I want to carry.
Yes, thank you. So let's meditate for a few moments. Let's experience that I'm sitting on the throne of the forehead. I'm the multi-million fortunate soul who has received 3 thrones at the present time. Throne of the forehead, God's heart throne, and the future throne of the world. I'm the most luckiest star, as I'm a beloved child of God who has offered his lap to us, who has offered 3 thrones, and who has also offered different swings to swing. I, the fortunate soul, keep myself only at three places. I'm God's beloved child who likes to be in God's lap all the time, protects me, who loves me, who takes care of me. God's heart throne is the place where I receive all the attainments of the world. I received everything I wish for. And God's heart throne is the basis for receiving the fortune of coming in the royal family in the new world. As much as I keep myself seated on this heart throne, longer that period I'll be in the royal family in the new world. Baba has also offered the swing of peace. I'm experiencing that. I'm swinging in this swing and experiencing eternal peace, eternal love and happiness. This is the only time when I receive all these gifts from God. I'm keeping myself busy at these three places so that Maya don't get chance to come to me. Every day Baba's Murli gives me so many gifts. I'm busy in churning them. I'm busy in experiencing them. And I'm enjoying the time of the confluence age. Things offered by Baba. Thank you, Baba, for everything that you have offered to us. I'm feeling top of the world. I received everything what I should. Now I don't have any worldly wish. Multi-million thanks to Baba. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti. Thanks to everyone. Have a beautiful day with Baba.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Sheetal Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. And we shall meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.